What's going on, guys? Bringing another province team build today. And this we're going to find out how good a team of players born in British Columbia is. As you guys can see here, I made them the British Columbia Lumberjack. I'm using the BC province logo there. Also, you can see they're 94 overall, which makes them the highest rated team in the NHL. Now, I do have a couple legends on this team, and there's one in particular I'm really excited to see, Sim. Also, too, guys, right here you can see a bigger version of the logo. Again, just like the outline of the BC province there. I think that's a crown as well. Not positive, though. Alright, guys, so next I'm going to show you the lines for this team. As I mentioned, we got a few cool legends on here. The first, I had to create him, Paul Kariya. I mentioned before, he was my favorite player growing up as a kid. Actually, my two favorite players as a kid are both on this team. Paul Kariya, Steve Yzerman. Yzerman, of course, captain of the Red Wings, my favorite team. Kariya, I was just a huge fan of. Mighty Ducks logo, I thought was so cool. I like the movies, the show, where you guys can see actually on my prized possessions, Paul Kariya rookie card. Pretty cool there. So, if you guys are curious, you want to make Paul Kariya for yourselves, I had to give him the off the rush zone ability there, because obviously, off the floor on the board, how could we not? You can see there too, he's got ankle breaker, booty backhand, make it snappy, tape to tape wheels. Honestly, there were so many others you could give him as well, like Spinorama, Third Eye, Schneip even, elite edges. Like, I feel there were so many. Born leader, of course, captain of the Ducks. So, alright, there's a look at his stats. Really excited to see, how he's going to play. He's on a line here with Yzerman and Joe Sakic. So, this line should cheer up the NHL, but obviously, you never know with the sim. Second line there, you got Jamie Benn, Matt Barzal, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Very, very solid. Getting a +3. Third line here, kind of a young gun line. You got Kent Johnson, Sam Reinhart, and 17-year-old Connor Bedard. So that should be fun to watch. +5 there. We got Kane, Johansson, Lucic on the fourth line. So pretty stacked fourth line. I did have some high-rated guys in Lucic in the AHL, but I feel like Lucic, he brings us a bit of that grit there, truculence back at you. We'll see how they do. Obviously, we need somebody to protect Bedard. Defensively here, very solid. Riley, Theodore. Actually brought Shea Weber out of retirement to put him on this team. So I used the stats he had at the start of NHL 22. You can see he's paired up there with Devin Tays. We got Byron Barry on the bottom pair again. Defense is stacked. +5 there for the entire top four. And speaking of bringing Weber out of retirement, decided to also bring Carey Price out of retirement. 90 overall there. Again, that's the rating he had started NHL 22. So a year ago, backing up there, Tristan Jarry. So pretty cool, I think. Weber Price back at retirement. Trying to win the cup they never did with this BC team. In terms of the special teams, guys, I mean, the first power play there is insane. Second power play is also very solid. Again, a lot of the younger players. 4-man-1 here is solid. Same with 4-man-2. Looking at the PK here, I mean, you get +5. Really can't ask for much more. Again, the solid defense. Yzerman's a good two-way player. Obviously, the legends are all 90+. They're going to be fine. You can see the 3-mans there as well are pretty good. This team is stacked. I'm just hoping they're not like a first-round exit. In terms of the AHL team, so the extra guys that didn't quite make this team, Heinen there, Kerfoot, Dubé isn't a bad first line. If you take the legends off, obviously they'd be like the new fourth line. They've also got Derek Grant there, Rasmussen. In terms of the defense, actually all BC players. So we got Brendan Dillon, Dante Fabro, Schultz, Coughlin, Jordy Ben, Troy Stetcher. In goal here, we got Martin Jones, Aiden Hill. So two former Sharks goalies there actually, which is kind of funny. So again, obviously a lot of good players have come from BC. And if you guys are curious about the captaincy, honestly, I was really torn between Yzerman and Kariya. But I got to give it to CBY. The dude's won multiple cups, whereas Kariya never won one. So hopefully Yzerman here, along with Sakic, Kariya, can lead this BC team to a Stanley Cup. As you guys can see here right now, through 7 preseason games, Barzal has 10 points. Show you guys our ratings here. We're also 7-0 right now in the preseason. Also, too, you can see the jerseys I made. So, pretty standard home jersey. I went with like the Canucks blue and green there, of course, with like the province logo. I'm looking at the away jersey here, same thing, but obviously white's the main. The alternate, I tried something new. I'm sure some people will hate it. We actually got the, Johnny Canuck Lumberjack logo there. If you didn't notice too, on both shoulders of the home and the away, I've got him up there. I think I've also got like the other logo on the side of the helmet. So I tried to incorporate some Lumberjack. I couldn't think of any like team name based on like what that logo looked like. And again, the alternate there is a little crazy, but I think it's kind of cool. Now, in terms of the ratings here, guys, we've got 100 offense, 95 defense, and 92 goaltending. So we'll see whether or not that's good enough to win a Stanley Cup. Here we go.
A few moments later.
Alright, guys, we're at the end of the season here with a record of 52-24-6. Second in the Pacific Division. The Edmonton Oilers actually beat us out there by 2 points, so 1 win. And they have a game in hand. I don't think I ever mentioned, but obviously the BC team has to be in the Pacific Division. That's where Vancouver is. Pretty crazy. McDavid and the Oilers beat out this team in the regular season. We'll see if we can take them, though, in the playoffs. Avalanche there, also 1-12. Same with the Lightning. Wow, so we actually finished like 4th in the NHL, I think, if my math was right. Paul Kariya, let's go. Putting up 94 points there in 82 games. In terms of the AHL team, Heinen, almost a point per game. They're actually first there in their division. So take a look here and see how everyone else did. I'm hoping, Sakic, Yzerman went off. Barzal, I think, was playing pretty good. Yeah, look at that. So Yzerman, 92. Sakic, Barzal, each 87. So 4 guys there over a point per game. Theodore 56 for D-Man's actually quite solid. Nuge was close to 50. Same with Ben, Riley. Bedard there, 39. Playing on the third line's not too bad. I really thought for sure, though, he would have grown in rating during the season. Like, 39 points isn't that bad. He was on, like, the second power play, second four-man power play. trying to give him some extra ice time. Franchise potential, I'm really surprised he didn't grow at all. Same with like Ken Johnson, 31. He actually went up a couple at least, now in 82. I don't know how Bedard did not grow there. That's super strange to me to see. Goaltending wise, Carey Price back at it. 41 wins, .914, 2.57. Jari, though, had even better stats there as the backup. AHL wise, Jones stats there all right. Nothing crazy. Behind Hayden, Dubé there was good. Grant, 69, nice. Kerfoot, Fabro, Seasons, Rasmussen. So yeah, all the BC-born players just carrying this AHL team. And this is why the Oilers did so well, guys. Look at this. Entire league. McDavid first there, 121 points. Draisaitl second, 111. And they still have a game left. Unless McKinnon has an 18-point game, he's not catching them. Ovi at 100 right on. Same with Dylan Larkin. Wow, Larkin popped off. That's awesome. I don't think I've ever seen him put up that many points. It's just like a standard 89 overall Dylan Larkin. I actually have added a couple X factors to him. I think tape-to-tape's the only one that really matters, though. Along with that, I want to say I gave him like Born Leader and Quick Draw. Stammer there, 97. Kaprizov, Kucherov, Scheifele. So goals here goes to Ovi, though, 62. Now look at defensive scoring here, guys. Drew Doughty actually led the league, 83 points. Tyson Barrie there, 78. That's honestly so crazy. Like, the dude doesn't even have any X factors, 84 overall. He does have like really good offensive awareness. That's probably why. Behind him, you got Hughes, Makar, Yossi there, 69. -23, though. Riley Spurgeon, Hamilton, Hedman. Of course, it's not our Morgan Riley or our Tyson Barrie, but that's usually the case. Goaltending stats here. Georgiev there, 41 wins. Actually tied with Carey Price. Price thought a better save percentage. For starters, though, Jack Campbell the best, .926. Tyler Shesterkin there. And then best goals against for a starter, also Jack Campbell. So he might be winning the Vezina. Rookie skaters, let's see. Ken Johnson on the Blue Jackets, 56. Again, we had Ken Johnson, but he did not do that well for us. You can see at the bottom there, only 31. And I look at the entire league here, guys. I just sent a couple days forward for everyone to finish their games. The Avalanche and Lightning finished tied for first with 114 points. Pretty cool, obviously, the two Stanley Cup finalists from last year. Both 55 wins. Avalanche, though, 2 extra regulation plus OT wins. You had 17s there, the 100+. We finished 4th in the NHL with 110. So, like, you know, we're pretty close to the top there. Looks like the top 15 plus Canucks get in, so that's pretty cool. Maybe we'll match up with the Canucks at some point in the playoffs. Blackhawks there got last. Goals for, Avalanche were first. We were third. And then goals against here. We actually had the best goals against. So Carey Price will be winning William Jennings, which is awesome. Now next year, guys, we'll get to the playoffs. See who we have in the first round. The Vegas Golden Knights. All right, so hopefully we can take them out here. First 2 games at home in BC. 4-2 win, 4-1 loss. Wow, okay. Next 2 games here in Vegas. 1-1. So series is tied to a piece. We head home. We get a loss.
Fair enough.
Vegas is a good team, but I mean, I don't know. Here we go, guys. Have to win the next 2 straight. 0-0. 0-0. 2-1 they hold on. Nicholas Walder actually got the first goal, but then Weber Reinhardt win it for us there late in the third. Okay, so Game 7 now against Vegas. I don't get how these like super stacked teams don't do well in the playoffs, especially since like all the legends have crazy high poise. So it's not a matter of like it being a young team with low poise stat or anything like that. It's just, I don't know, it's so weird. Vegas up 1, March or so. All right, let's see what happens here. Wow.
You suck.
Vegas blanks us there in Game 7, 4-0 to beat us in the first round. I can't believe that. And there you have it, guys. Your back-to-back Stanley Cup champs, the Colorado Avalanche. Not even the AHL team won. You guys might have saw there. The San Diego Gulls actually took home the Calder Cup. I am curious to see the AHL team. Wow. They lost in the first round there, the Henderson Silver Knights, in 7 games. The Vegas franchise hates BC, apparently. Beat us in the first round of the playoffs in both the NHL and the AHL. Eiserman there, 5 points in 7 playoff games. I'm curious, like, did Price not do well? Like, how'd this Vegas team get us? I mean, no one really popped off. Like, 4 points is okay, but nothing great. Price actually didn't do the best, which is weird. Like, 95 poise there. You'd think he'd show up in the playoffs for us. In terms of the playoff tree here, so the Avalanche beat Vancouver in 7 before beating Vegas in 5. Flames in 7, and the New York Rangers there in 5 to take home the Stanley Cup. Now, look at the awards here, guys. Obviously, no Clarence Campbell, Prince of Wales. McDavid's 3rd straight, Art Ross. He also gets a Hart. Tyson Perry with the James Norris. That's pretty crazy. There was one year we actually led defenseman in scoring. I don't think he got a single Norris Trophy vote. That's basically just had to do with him playing with McDavid and Draisaitl. Kaprizov there, Lady Bing. Shangrach got the Calder. McKinnon, Conn Smythe. Shesterkin there, back-to-back Vezinas. Price, though, got the William Jennings. Sherrod, Bill Masterton. Red Wings coach Jack Adams. O'Reilly, Selke. McDavid, Ted Lindsay. And Ovi there, of course, with the Maurice Richard. Quickly looking at the AHL team, we actually won the regular season. I did not realize that, so that's pretty cool. And I'm taking a look at individual awards here. Cernak there on Grand Rapids got most points in MVP. Kajula, most goals. Let's see. Fabro, best defenseman, so one of our guys. Dostal, the best goalie. Cernak, sportsmanship. DOS the lowest goals against. All right, so we got one AHL award with Carey Price and one AHL award with Dante Fabro. Both teams being first round exits. That is something else. So still, guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. A lot of people are saying I gotta do like Atlantic Canada next, and I think that will be the next one I do. So stay tuned for that. As always, guys, if you enjoyed the video, leave a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit the sub button down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a nice day. Goodbye.